So welcome to another how-to video. Today we're going to be looking at how to measure up an auger on the next gen ease of use machine 306 to 310. And you can do this auger measure up on any ease of use machine from first production of ease of use. Now, as I've said many times before, I have people for it. I've got my security and I've also got my engineers. So I'm going to bring in Noah and Daniel, otherwise known as Butterfly and Dragonfly, and they're going to do the measure up for us to show it exactly how it's done. Engineers, take it away.
All right, so today we're in our next gen 306. We'll be doing a auger measure up video. So I'm going to walk you guys through that. We're going to go into our ease of use, bucket and work tool. We're going to go to setup. We can pick any one of these five. You have 5 selections there. We can go to a new one. We can name it auger. Hit OK. We're going to start the bucket measure up here. Yes, we do have a quick coupler installed on this machine. Hit next on this one. All right, so now we're going to set our nominal position. We're already in our nominal position, so we can hit next on this step. All right, so now we're going to measure our length G to H, and Daniel's going to do that for us.
All right, Noah, G to H is 265 millimeters.
All right, so we're going to enter this in, 265. Hit enter. Go to our next point here. So we're going to measure from G to J.
Okay, Noah, G to J is 350 millimeters.
All right, we're going to enter this in. Hit enter. All right, now we're going to measure from G to Q.
Okay, Noah, G to Q is 430 millimeters.
All right. Now we're going to measure from J to Q.
Okay, Noah, J to Q is 165 millimeters.
All right, now G or J to Z, we do not have that point on here, so we're going to enter in for auger 0.005. Enter. All right, so now for our bucket width, we're going to enter the width of our auger.
Okay, Noah, our width is 300 millimeters.
All right, so now we're gonna do our plumb bob step from G to J.
Curl out. Curl out. Keep curling. Keep curling. Keep curling. All right, hold there. Curl out just a smidge more. Good. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Now we're gonna do our plumb bucket wear. So we're gonna extend out and align our next 2 points here.
Curl out just a smidge. Good. Okay, you're all set there.
All right. All right, so J to J1 we do not have, so we're gonna enter in 0.005. Enter that. All right, so now our bucket measure up with our auger is complete. Yes, we want this to be our active work tool.
Okay, so now we're up in the machine. Our engineers, Daniel and Noah, they've done their engineering math, but now the marketing guys are going to take over and just make sure it works. So the first thing, once we're up in the machine, we want to make sure the bucket is level. So we're going to curl out there. I'm going to get the bucket level, and then we're not going to touch the bucket control anymore. We're just going to leave that level. So there I see it's level on there. Now you don't measure from the tip, you measure from the blade cutting wings. So the blade flight there, we're going to come down, right there. So right there, we're going to go ahead and bench. So now you see we bench to 0. That arrow is going downwards, so now we're going to simulate going down into augering a hole. We're going to go down, we're going to keep an eye on the monitor, and I am looking for 2 foot. If I look at the monitor, right there, we're spot on, 2 foot, just went 1/10 over. We go measure it, absolutely perfect. Thumbs up. So the engineers got it right and marketing is happy. So now let's go put this in the dirt and do it for real. Okay, so we've done the measure up, we've done the test, now let's do it for real and see how consistent our holes are. So I've made sure my bucket is level, and we go auger our first hole here, and we're going to simulate that we're going to put up a barbed wire fence or post and rail fence. Just going to get my cutting edge to the surface, and at that point I'm going to bench, and now I'm just going to auger down 2 foot. Now I'm going to go more than 2 foot because it's pretty dry conditions. So the soil is coming back off the flight, so we're going to go down to 2'6". They're taking into account the amount of material that go back into the trench. So it's a little bit deeper there. So at 2'6", we will come up. There'll be a certain amount of fallback. We will come over, reverse the material off the auger, and we're going to do a second hole. Just checking our bucket is still level, it is, and we'll come into here, and once again we will auger down until the cutting edge is into the dirt. Cutting edge is now there. We will once again trigger out right there, and we will auger another 2 foot. So what we're looking for is consistent holes. So your backfill material or your post depth is consistent. Once again, we're going to go to 2'6" to allow for the overspill. And there we have 2'6", because you see how dry the soil is. We're going to get quite a bit falling back in. We will swing across, we'll have Ty come in, and we are looking for consistent holes, and both being at 24 inches. There's the first one at 24 inch. We got thumbs up on that one. We'll clear away the side, and hopefully we got the same on this one. And there we go, 2 24-inch holes. So very consistent, using the auger measure up on the ease of use. So we hope you enjoyed that little bit of information on how to measure up an auger. In the future, we'll be doing some other attachments like hammers. Basically, you need nothing else onto the machine. You can use what you've already got onto it, just a little bit of math that you have to do it. Now, you saw our engineers do it. You don't even need one of those high dollar expensive plumb lines. A string and a piece of rock will do just as good. That's what we normally use, isn't it, Ty?
That's what I use.
So further information about how to measure up tools or about ease of use in general, contact your local CAT dealer.